Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Hope and this is Vitality Power Pilates, your one-stop shop for all things Pilates, fitness, wellness, and overall enjoying movement, bringing fun back into your body through exercise. I'm so glad you're here to work out with me today. We are going to be doing a 20-minute lower body Pilates class focusing on every little muscle in those legs. All I have is my mat, so you need zero equipment, just a body that's ready to move and a little bit of space. We're going to warm up our body a little bit and then ease our way into our 20-minute workout. So when you're ready, I want you to take a stance on your mat, planting those feet firmly down into the ground, taking those hands up, breathing in some good air into that belly and into those lungs. And exhale through the mouth. This time, inhale through the nose. Arms come down as we exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Bending through those legs just a little bit, bending at the knee. I want you to roll those shoulders away from the chin. Head is nice and tall. Abs are feeling nice and strong. Even though it's a lower body focused workout, our entire body will be feeling warm and tight after these 20 minutes. Roll those shoulders forward, bringing them up towards the face and back down. Getting those feet comfortable on the mat. Maybe you wiggle those toes, maybe you gently lower into those heels. Last time, roll those shoulders forward, bring them down to neutral, hands go to those hips. We lower completely down into that squat, lift and squeeze. Lower into that squat, lift and squeeze. Beautiful. In this moment, in this warm up, I want you to really think about that breath. So we inhale as we lift, exhale as we lower. I said that backwards. Inhale as we lift, exhale as we lower. That's it. Keeping that back straight, keeping that chest nice and open. We lower and lift. You're here for 10. 9. Forcing those feet down into the ground for 8. 7, lift and squeeze with purpose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, squeeze that backside, squeezing everything you have, including those thighs. I want you to take those hands out to the side and lower. Lift them up and lower them down, engaging in that lower body firing. Beautiful. You have 2. Last one. Lower it down, unclench those legs. From here, wiggle those toes. Lifting the toes off of the mat, I want you to lower down into that squat. Lift a little bit, about halfway, and lower. Lift and lower. Just warming up that lower body. You have 5. We get into the workout in 4. Toes are lifted off of that mat. This is 3, 2, and 1. Standing up tall. Full foot is down onto the ground. Hands stay on those hips. From here, we're going to squat it back. Come up nice and tall, taking that leg, crossing it down, coming back forward. Regular squat, sticking to the same side. We squat it out and then take it to a curtsy lunge. So you're taking that leg, crossing it behind the body. You have 10. Keeping those abs tucked in towards the spine. Beautiful, long, lean upper body is holding you up. This is 7. Keeping that front foot planted down into the mat as we cross behind us. 5. Beautiful, you got it. 4. 3, getting some motion back into that body. 2. Last one, we stay down, little pulses. You're here for 10. So bending through that front leg, you should feel this in the front leg. Whoo, in that back side. 8, 7, squeezing those abs in, full body work. We don't forget about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming up, coming back into that squat. Beautiful work. From here, I want you to take that squat position. My left leg is staying forward. My right toes are pointing to the front of my mat. So we're in a little modified squat. We're gonna lower and lift. Lower and lift. Whew. Feeling that inner thigh on your right leg wake up. Taking that bum all the way straight down. Shoulders are nice and long. Sitting up tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze that inner thigh. 1, stay down, we pulse it out. Nice, staying here. 10, sitting tall. 8, bouncing off of those heels with some control. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, both feet go to the side of that mat. We take it to the other leg. So we're gonna go back into that squat. Opposite leg crosses back, taking into that curtsy lunge. So it's not too fast. I want you to stick with my pace so you really feel that burn in the right spots. Lower it down, regular squat. Lower it down, pressing through those feet. You got it. Each motion is separate. Connecting that breath to it. We exhale, squat it down. Inhale, lift it up. You have 6. We pulse in 5, 4, 3, 2, I believe in you, come on. 1, stay down, pulse it here. 10 seconds, feels like 10 minutes in Pilates. Come on, I'm right here with you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming tall. Beautiful work, planting both feet down onto that mat. Your left leg faces the front. Right leg stays in that squat position. Hands go to those hips. We lower and squeeze. Lower and squeeze, targeting that inner thigh. Whew. Bum comes straight down. That straight wall is behind you. You're staying up. You're looking good. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, driving through those heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down, pulse it out. You're here for 10. We take it to the mat in 9. Keeping that body upright. 8, 7, 6, 5, feeling nice and hot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall, walk to the back of that mat. Marching out those legs for a minute, tapping out that bum. Hands come up nice and high. We slowly roll ourselves down, tapping our hands down onto the mat. Full foot is down. We walk ourselves out, meeting in a high plank. Beautiful. Wrapping those abs back towards our spine. I want you to lower the knees, untuck the toes, take a step back with those hands, coming into a tabletop position. Now we focus on our form here. We're not arching through the spine or sagging through the belly like that. You're in a nice tabletop position. Head is out long, so the gaze goes towards the top of the mat. You're not arching up like that. It's a pretty straight line from the spine, top of the head, down to the tailbone. Shoulders are stacked over those elbows. Elbows are stacked over those wrists. Hips are stacked over the knees. I want you to come up, one leg up straight into the air, bending through the knee, pointing through that big toe. We pulse it out. So little movements, keeping that backside feeling super, super warm. Whew. Little lifts, you're here for 10. 9. Letting that heart rate come down from what we just did. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling super sweaty and super strong. This is 7. Pointing through those toes, don't forget. Lifting through that thigh. Squeeze and lift for 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we lower that leg all the way down, lift it up. Lower that leg all the way down, lift it up, keeping the bend through the knee. You're here for 10. 9, hips are square to the mat. We're not looking down to see what's behind us. We're feeling long and lean on that mat. We're taking up good space. 6, 5, 4, feeling those hamstrings light up. 3, 2, 1, keep it lifted, coming down onto your opposite forearm. So my left forearm is down onto the mat. My right leg is lifted up. I want you to extend that leg out, pointing through those toes, a nice straight leg. From here, we're gonna take that straight leg, we're gonna bring it towards our elbow and extend it long. Thighs are down towards the mat. We bring it forward, take it behind us. You have 10, using those abs to help support that mid body to keep our balance. Whew. Crunch it in, sweep it back. 7, 6, you take your time with this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it forward, little pulses. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down and take it down to that mat. Awesome job. Coming back up from that forearm, we take it to the other side. I'm gonna rotate on my mat so you can see, but you stay where you are. You tap out that booty. We take it to the other side. So lifting opposite leg up, bending through those knees, pointing through those toes. We pulse, pulse. Whew. Feeling that spiciness start to ignite in that booty. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, stabilizing through those shoulders, strong core for 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we lower it all the way down, shoot it back up. Lower it all the way down, scoop it up. Feeling that squeeze in the booty, targeting where our back thigh meets the bum, that nice little crease. We're making it big, we're making it juicy. You have 8, scoop it up. 6, 5, strong foundations right here, come on. 3, 2, 1, keep it lifted. From here, we go down onto that opposite forearm. We extend the leg straight back, holding it here and then bringing it forward, taking it back. Sweep it forward and back. Putting that body weight down into our forearms so that hip can move freely. It doesn't matter how far forward you bring it, even if it's an inch, you're doing it. And I'm super proud of you. You have 8. Keeping that leg lifted for 7, 6, sweep it forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. This time keep it forward, lift little pulses. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, lower it down. Oh my God, she's sore. Coming back onto those legs, pat out that bum. You should feel super, super good about that booty. Coming down, Rotating down onto our bums, we're gonna go into a glute bridge. So I want you to slowly lower yourself down, spine by spine, planting those feet firmly into the mat, palms down firmly into the mat. From here, take a step in, bringing those feet a little bit closer to the body. We're gonna take those knees, bring them together. So the thighs and the knees, they're loving up on each other, they're touching, and they feel nice and strong, strong enough to lift through that mid-body and hold. Squeezing those legs together, it makes it that much more of a burn. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, tap the mat, lift it up. Lower it down, tap and lift. So you can tell that it's a little bit slower than those pulses. Those legs are still touching, squeezing as we lift, holding it and lowering it. You're here for 5. Every movement counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. One more time, we hold it. Legs together, bracing through that mid-body, keeping us nice and tall. Off of the mat, you have 8. Squeeze it a little bit tighter. 6. Bring those knees in a little bit closer. 3, 2, and 1. Letting go of those legs so they're not touching anymore. And then slowly dropping that body down to the mat. Stepping out with those legs so you're in a long straight line. Arms come up above the head. We sit up without any assistance. So anchoring through those heels, lifting up, tall back, placing those hands down behind our body, bringing our knees in to a nice fold and getting comfy on our mat. From here, we're sitting on our bums. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is stacked, feet are pointed, and we're sitting tall through that upper body. From here, I want you to take your right hand, lift it up. Next step, we lift that bum off of the mat. Now, the top leg is gonna come up, opening up through the legs and slowly lowering it down. Lift and lower, keeping that bend through the leg, holding at the top just a little bit longer than it feels right. You have 10. Leg comes down slowly and we take it back up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, feeling strong through that lower leg. 2, 1, lower it down, upper body falls down to that mat gently. From here, coming down onto the forearms, extending those legs long. Hand can go on your hip or it can go up above that ear, or for a little bit more balance, you can take it to the chest. I'm feeling like I need some stability in my life today, so my hand is going down to the mat. From here, we lift that top leg up. We pulse it up for 10. Feeling that outer booty grow. 9. Feeling some mobility through that hip and some stabilization through that belly. You have 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1, lift it up, flex the foot, hold it here, turning on that thigh. You're here for 10. 9, it's simple moves, but it is so effective. Pointing through those toes, keeping that leg lifted. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point through the toes, lower the leg. Rubbing out that top hip. Top leg comes in front of the body now, so it's crossing over that bottom leg. From here, I want you to flex that bottom leg. My hand is going to stay down on the mat. We're gonna lift, keeping our entire leg off of the mat. We're gonna point through the toes and flex. Point and flex. You're here for 10. 9. Getting some movement into those ankles. What I love about Pilates is that It's all about function and form. So not only are you getting an awesome workout in, you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're also moving your muscles in ways that we use every single day without you even noticing. So in those everyday little tasks, we're gonna be feeling so much stronger. You have 2. 1, pointing through the toe, little lifts. 10. We switch sides in 9. 8. 7. 6. Finding a little bit more length through that leg. Come on, you can do it. Lift. 4. 3. 2. And 1, lower that leg down gently. Beautiful work. Taking that foot that was crossed in front back to where it belongs, and then pressing up through that forearm, coming to the other side of the mat. You can simply roll over too if that's worked for you. All right, hand comes up. We bend through those legs 90 degrees. Knees are stacked, hips are stacked, pressing up onto that hand. We start with that open clam position. So we're lifting through the mid body. We lift it here and lower. Lift and lower. So that lower leg is feeling the burn from holding our body up, and that top leg is opening and closing. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, lifting that entire leg for 4, 3, 2, you're so strong, you can finish. 1, lowering it down. Straightening out through that leg, lowering onto the forearm. Beautiful work. Legs are feeling nice and warm as we extend them out long. Hand can come down for stabilization. It can come here, or it can go all the way up if you want a little bit of more space. I'm choosing the mat today. No shame in that. Pointing through those toes, we lift that top leg up. We pulse. Beautiful little movements in that top leg. You're here for 10. 9. Seeing if you can point that toe just a little bit more. Deepening out through those hips. Whew. Sometimes it burns so badly that my mouth just says whatever it wants without thinking. I think this is one of those days. You have 5, 4, 3, it feels heavy. 2, 1, lift it up, flexing through the foot, turning on that thigh, hold it here. You have 10. I'm gonna take my hand up, I'm feeling good. Join in with me if you can. Whew. Keeping that thigh, nice big muscle. It's our biggest muscle in our body. We use it every single day. Make it strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Beautiful work. From here, that top leg is going to come in front of the body. Planting it down, figure 4. We flex through that bottom leg, we lift it up. From here, once it's lifted, we point through the toes and flex. Point and flex. Notice my hand has come back down towards my mat. We listen to our bodies. We know when to push, we know when to hold back. But test those limits because we're here to grow. You have 6, flex and point. 5, 4, burning out that inner thigh. 3, 2, last 1, point it out, little pulses. This is the finale, we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, you're so close. 4, lift it a little higher. 3, 2, and 1, lower it down. Beautiful job untucking those legs. Bring them nice and long down onto your mat. I want you to roll over onto your backside, bring those legs in towards the body, wrapping those arms around the knees, bringing them in close to the chest, and then roll yourself back, coming up onto the shoulders. Sit up nice and tall one more time, just like it. Pilates is so playful, so fun. You just let your body move. Let's do one more just for good measure. Rolling back, getting some movement into that spine, and sitting up tall. Taking those hands away from the body, behind your back. I want you to sit up tall, let that head fall back, chest open up. And then slowly bring your chest back to center. Hands come towards the front of the body. We rock up onto our forearms. We extend the legs long and then flutter them down, using some control through those abs. Flutter them back up, holding ourselves in close, knees close to the face. Bending through those legs, bring them back to tabletop. Squeeze them in and extend them long. Lower them down. Taking those forearms away from the mat, I want you to take your hands to your belly, one about your rib cage and one just under the belly button. And I want you to inhale with me. Last little moments that we have together. We soak in some goodness. And exhale out any remaining stress that you have. Let it go. Inhale one more time. And exhale out anything that you want to leave behind on your mat today. Bringing those feet back in close to the body, slowly coming up into a seated position. 20 minutes lower body Pilates, you are done. I'm so stoked for you. I hope you feel as good as I do. I'm so grateful for you showing up to your mat today and moving with me. And I will see you in the next video. I post 2 new workouts every week. So stay tuned, hit subscribe if you're enjoying these workouts, and I will see you in the next workout. Bye.